Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 3, Book 41, number 599. Narrated by Abdullah bin Mas'ud. Allah's Apostle said, "Whoever takes a false oath so as to take the property of a Muslim illegally will meet Allah while he will be angry with him." Al-Ash'ath said, "By Allah, that saying concerned me. I had common land with a Jew, and the Jew later on denied my ownership. So I took him to the Prophet, who asked me whether I had a proof of my ownership. When I replied in the negative, the Prophet asked the Jew to take an oath. I said, 'O Allah's Apostle, he will take an oath and deprive me of my property.' So Allah revealed the following verse. Verily, those who purchase a little gain at the cost of Allah's covenant and their oaths. 3.77. Volume 3, Book 41, number 600. Narrated by Abdullah bin Ka'b bin Malik. Ka'b demanded his debt back from Ibn Abi Hadrad in the mosque, and their voices grew louder till Allah's Apostle heard them while he was in his house. He came out to them raising the curtain of his room and addressed Ka'b, "O Ka'b." Ka'b replied, "Labaik, O Allah's Apostle." He said to him, "Reduce your debt to 1/2. Gesturing with his hand. Ka'b said, "I have done so, O Allah's Apostle." On that the Prophet said to Ibn Abi Hadrad, "Get up and repay the debt to him." Volume 3, Book 41, number 601. Narrated by Umar bin al-Khattab. I heard Hisham bin Hakim bin Hizam reciting Surah al-Furqan in a way different to that of mine. Allah's Apostle had taught it to me in a different way. So I was about to quarrel with him during the prayer, but I waited till he finished. Then I tied his garment round his neck and seized him by it, and brought him to Allah's Apostle and said, "I have heard him reciting Surah al-Furqan in a way different to the way you taught it to me." The Prophet ordered me to release him and asked Hisham to recite it. When he recited it, Allah's Apostle said, "It was revealed in this way." He then asked me to recite it. When I recited it, he said, "It was revealed in this way. The Quran has been revealed in 7 different ways, so recite it in the way that is easier for you." Volume 3, Book 41, number 602. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, "No doubt, I intended to order somebody to pronounce the Qama of the compulsory congregational prayer, and then I would go to the houses of those who do not attend the prayer and burn their houses over them." Volume 3, Book 41, number 603. Narrated by Aisha. Abu bin Zamar and Sa'd bin Abi Waqqas carried the case of their claim of the ownership of the son of a slave Keel of Zamar before the Prophet. Sa'd said, "O Allah's Apostle, my brother, before his death, told me that when I would return to Mecca, I should search for the son of the slave girl of Zamar, and take him into my custody as he was his son." Abu bin Zamar said, "He is my brother and the son of the slave girl of my father, and was born on my father's bed." The Prophet noticed a resemblance between Utbah and the boy, but he said, "O Abu bin Zamar, you will get this boy, as the son goes to the owner of the bed. You, Sauda, screen yourself from the boy." Volume 3, Book 41, number 604. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's Apostle sent horsemen to Najd, and they arrested and brought a man called Thumama bin Uthal, the chief of Yamama, and they fastened him to one of the pillars of the mosque. When Allah's Apostle came up to him, he asked, "What have you to say, O Thumama?" He replied, "I have good news, O Muhammad." Abu Hurairah narrated the whole narration, which ended with the order of the Prophet, "Release him." Volume 3, Book 41, number 605. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet sent some horsemen to Najd, and they arrested and brought a man called Thumama bin Uthal from the tribe of Bani Hanifa, and they fastened him to one of the pillars of the mosque. Volume 3, Book 41, number 606. Narrated by Abdullah bin Kabib bin Malik al-Ansari from Kabib bin Malik, that Abdullah bin Abi Hadrad al-Aslami owed him some debt. Kabir met him and caught hold of him, and they started talking, and their voices grew loudest. The Prophet passed by them and addressed Kabir, pointing out to him to reduce the debt to 1/2. So, Kabir got 1/2 of the debt and exempted the debtor from the other half. Volume 3, Book 41, number 607. Narrated by Kabab. I was a blacksmith in the pre-Islamic period of ignorance, and Asib bin Wale owed me some money. I went to him to demand it, but he said to me, I will not pay you unless you reject faith in Muhammad. I replied, by Allah, I will never disbelieve Muhammad till Allah let you die and then resurrect you. He said, then wait till I die and come to life again, for then I will be given property and offspring and will pay your right. So, thus revelation came. Have you seen him who disbelieved in our signs and yet says, I will be given property and offspring? 19.77.